MFFL's Kyrie, the magician, strikes again. Hits another buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. The Dallas Mavericks are still on the roll. Let's lock in. All right, MFFL, Mavs over the San Antonio.Spurs. It was a great win for the Dallas Mavs, and this was one that'll have you biting your nails and scratching your head. Lukadoncic had a tough night. He was just hoisting up shots. Anything and everything he was trying to put it in the basket, but the San Antonio.Spurs were not having it. Victor Wembanyama was not having it. Vassell, Sohan, everybody was actively watching Lukadoncic. But they forgot about one other person. Why have one magician when you can have two? We got Luka Magic and Kyrie the magician. Yeah, tap in so y'all could be back in consistent content. And I need y'all to hit the sub button. I see some of y'all watching. What they say, ninja watching on the videos, man. Tap in so y'all could be back in. Hit the like, subscribe, and tap that bell. But let's get into it. The Dallas Mavs were able to knock off the San Antonio.Spurs to round out what we need to do to round this thing home. We're going for the 6th spot. Yeah. We can attack any duo, any team in the West when it comes down to it. Line it up. Cat Williams, boy. But on a serious note, let's get back to it. So the final score was 113 to 107. The Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, we pulled it out. And San Antonio.Spurs are trying to, hit us with the foul game at the end. But Dante Exum, cool, calm, collected. 4 for 4 from 3. Was out here doing things that we needed him to desperately do. Tim Hardaway. Did you see the defense? Timmy, defense time. TD on the good side. Then we also had Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, big bodies, putting big bodies on other bodies, tall bodies. Slender man cannot handle what the D-Gaff got to bring. The landlord was collecting rent. And Slender man, you got to pay your rent or you're going to be out on the streets. The San Antonio.Spurs are going to have a long ride home, and Dallas Mavs fans, we bask in the glory tonight. But let's go over the box score real quick. And I'm not going to do anything fancy because I just want to post this up. So in the first quarter, the Dallas Mavs had 38 points. The San Antonio.Spurs had 30. Then we also beat them in the second by 1 point, 27-26. In the third, we did lose that quarter, 26-28. And in the fourth, we lost that one as well. But when you got a clutch basket getter in Kyrie Irvin, it was a play that Luka was all like, nah, the other way. And who was over there? Kyrie Irvin. Because Luka came to a certain point where he started to realize that tonight wasn't his night. And for us to win, we can't be worried about your stats tonight. We need a dub. Give it to Kyrie. And that's what happened. And that's one of the reasons why we were able to clinch out this win, because we have dropped some. But we're number one in the clutch. We haven't dropped that many. But the ones we have dropped make it hurt so much more, especially when you're up. We can't afford to be in these positions moving down the road. We have to be able to put away the teams that need to be put away. Put them to sleep. Can I get the bed emoji in the chat? Put them to bed. Trey Songz. But let's get into the box score. Let's see if I get the percentage for y'all. Matter of fact, I can pull that up. All right, we got to pull it up right here. It says Kyrie, Luka Doncic led Mavericks past Spurs 113-107 to sweep season series. Yes, we swept them. Yeah, I know y'all remember the first game where D-Live was battling against Victor Wembanyama. Looked like the best pick out of the draft when they were going against each other in that first game. He definitely didn't look out of position. He didn't hit the rookie wall. We got Kyrie Irvin with 28 points, 13 of 21 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. T. Jones for the Spurs, 22 points, 8 for 11 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Team stats. Matter of fact, let's go back into the box score. Let's tap in. So we got Derrick Jones Jr., 15 minutes. He had 4 points. Daniel Gafford, 24 minutes, 13 points. He was a +7. Kyrie Irvin, 38 minutes, 28 points. He was a -10. That's tough. Lukadoncic, 40 minutes, 6 for 27. Like I say, he was throwing any and everything up. Couldn't buy a basket, and the San Antonio.Spurs wasn't selling. I tell you that. He had 18 points and a +5. That's because he was sitting most of the game. We give Jason Kidd a lot of flack, but I mean, he did something there. Then we got Maxi Kleber, 22 minutes. He had 5 points, and Maxi Kleber hit 1 3. He was 100% for 3. 2 for 2 for the field. Did Maxi Kleber even miss a shot? He was a +27. Oh my gosh. Somebody's rolling over right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. gave 17 minutes and he had 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. He was definitely moving and grooving. Then we got D Live, 16 minutes. He had 12 points, -4. Tim Hardaway was a +6. D Live had a total of 5 rebounds. I'm gonna need him to get more rebounds than that. Exum, 28 minutes, 16 points, +16, 4 for 4 from the 3-point arc. Yeah, I said it 100% from the 3. He was 5 of 8 from the field. Jay Hardy got 5 minutes, couple run, 4 points, +3. Dante Exum was a +16. And let's get into these real quick. I'm going to give you their top 2-point leaders. You had T. Jones, 33 minutes, 22 points. He was a +7, 8 for 11 from the field, 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. It was knocking them down. And Vassell had 36 minutes, 19 points. He was a -18, 9 of 18 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, and 100% from the free throw line with 1. All right, let's tab back in. Let me give you the team stats before we get out because I know y'all want to know that. From the field, we were 48.4%. Spurs, 43.8%. 3, we were 34.5%. And the Spurs were 35.9%. We made 10 out of 29. They made 14 out of 39. Free throws, we were 88.2%. The Spurs were 71.4%. That's where the game is won in the free part. Who would have thought? Rebounds, we had 40. The Spurs had 48. I mean, what can you expect? They have Victor Wembanyama. We had 37 defensive. They had 39. And they also got the best of us in the offensive rebound by 6. They had 9. We had 3. Assists, we had 31-31. So it was tied. Still 6 and 6. Some of these numbers look fixed. Blocks, we had 3. They had 10. That was crazy. We got to do better on protecting the ball. Half them blocks came from Luka just hoisting up them layups with no effort or regard for anybody that's coming behind him trying to block it. Turnovers, we had 9. They had 16. We had 10 points. They had 19 off turnovers. Fast break points, we had 12. They had 14 points in the paint. We had 52. That's where we bread and butter in the paint. Fish and bread, get a po man fed. Fouls, we had 1 tech. I forgot who they called it on. No flagrants. Largest lead was 13-4. All right, Dallas Mavericks fans, there you have it, man. And just a quick recap of how the game started. In the first quarter, PJ Washington hit his first 3. Yeah, in the first quarter. That's crazy. Then we had PJ. PJ had the cuffs out tonight. He was clamping up people. He had the badge and the flashlight and the coins, just in case he needed to call the police. But who will he call? Himself? The sheriff is in town. PJ handled business tonight against Victor Wembanyama, making it hard for him the entire night. It was great to see. We had Dante Exum who joined the party. This is just a recap. We had Kyrie Irvin leading the charge. Lukadoncic, he was keeping us entertained. That's what I can say about that. Luka was doing what he can, and he was diming. We'll say that. Luka was passing the rock, but he didn't have no choice because the shot just wasn't there for him tonight. Lockbox Nation, we started up a new streak, and it's started on beating the Denver Nuggets. San Antonio.Spurs. Swept them in the series. We handle business in the paint. The identity of the team is changing. We're no longer one-dimensional. We're not living by the 3. Lockbox Nation, appreciate y'all stopping through the channel. Tap in so y'all can be back in. Shout out to the subs who show love. Hit that like, subscribe, tap in so y'all can be back in.